Good morning, everyone. The Switch 2 Direct just happened, and I am still cooling off from everything that just got announced. That was absolutely insane. Holy crap. I was not expecting half of what got announced to get announced. So let's go ahead, and we're just going to jump in and start going over everything. I don't know what they have up so far. Let's, real quick, let's just go over it. Yesterday I was posting stuff saying, oh, this will never happen, this will never happen. A bunch of what I said would never happen happened. If you want to see my full reactions, go over to watch the live. I'm gonna be posting clips on my TikTok. I have that linked on my link tree if you want to check that out. I'll post that in the description as well. Let's just go through it. So yeah, the Direct was insane. They started off with some different things. They went over Mario Kart World. Absolutely insane. It's the 4-minute trailer. They go through stuff, everything ranging from, let's get those out of here so we don't get spoilers. This game looks great. They added a bunch of new maneuverability features. I'm not a big Mario Kart guy. Like, I play casually with friends, people. You want to hang out, I'll play. This game might get that changed. They do have a, right here, open world aspect to it, which I think is going to be really, really fun and really instrumental in getting more people to play Mario Kart more than just with friends. Different weather. Grand Prix, it has elimination if you don't, no, knockout. Grand Prix is the cups. Knockout, dude, it's just, it looks great. One thing I did notice going into the Switch 2 Direct is that it is the first Switch Direct that they did in 4K, which is, I mean, they did it. Here we have the overview trailer. I'm just gonna watch this, talk about it as we go. I was kind of mind blown by some of the things that they revealed in this Direct. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still a little scatterbrained, so I apologize. But they started out showing Mario Kart and then just popped off from there. I don't think anyone was expecting the Direct to be as crazy as it was. I went into it with lowered expectations, just so I wouldn't be disappointed, you know? The new Donkey Kong. We'll get to that in a minute.
With these 3 play modes, you can enjoy playing whenever and
oh my gosh. There's the image that leaked. Everyone saw that.
Let's take a look at some features of Nintendo Switch 2 and how it's improved from the
Put this
Nintendo
at
Switch system.
playback speed twice. Bigger screen.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger
Oh, no, we'll go normal. Yeah, so it's bigger. This was definitely not, oh my gosh.
Pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p.
Yeah, so it's 1080. I think it's LCD, not OLED. 120 FPS.
The screen supports
More frames is going to be crazy for things like 2D games, vivid LCD with HDR support.
LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR.
Like, look at that.
Light
That looks
and dark
great.
of the images.
Joy-Con 2, they're magnetically. They did show that the buttons are bigger on it, and it attaches. It'll show it. The magnets are in here, attaches to the steel buttons. Yeah, right there. Yeah, you see.
And SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with.
Which, for someone with big hands, where this is just like so small in my hand, this is gonna be nice having bigger Joy-Cons, because even holding it, my hands cover the whole thing basically.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a
Oh my gosh.
opening up even more ways to play in compatible games.
Okay. What?
Both the left and right Joy-Con
They could be used as mice, which was one of the things that we've known for a while. We've kind of guessed at.
like this.
This game was crazy. It's gonna be the Switch 2 version of ARMS, in my opinion. They messed with the audio, made it better. They got the mic. You can do voice chat. Nintendo OS native voice chat. But not just voice chat. The surround sound sounded really good in my headset, so I'm excited to see it on the Switch 2. I'm wondering if I can use my headset and other things with the Switch 2. That would be really nice, so I don't have to rely on just like a speaker on the Switch 2. This does sound really good, so if you're watching with headphones, you kind of could have heard that over me.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like.
I do like the dock. The new dock looks really nice. The 2 USB ports is going to be really nice for when I'm playing and I don't want to have the cable going back down towards me. There's one on the top. They did announce this microphone for... It gives you kind of a glimpse right there. It looks like Discord for the voice chat, but it's not only voice chat. They're doing a Switch microphone, or a Switch camera. So, are they going to show the video chat? I don't know. I guess not. Storage, 256 internal gigs. 8 times the size of the original Switch, which is going to be crazy.
For storing your game downloads, save data, and more. Reading and writing data.
They blew it out of the park with this direct. I'm going to keep saying that throughout the entire video because honestly,
Use the Nintendo
wow.
Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
I wasn't expecting to be this excited about it. You can see here it's the same OS except there's upgraded stuff added, which I'm excited about, but at the same time I am a little cautious. Let's put this so it's full screened. They did add something, fan ventilation in the Switch 2, which, I mean, it was needed. Very needed. My Switch would get hot in the dock, even with my OLED. It does play Switch 1 games.
Nintendo Switch 2. You can play Nintendo Switch 2 games as well as
I don't know if they show it in this video. New Donkey Kong is insane. Here they're going to show off more hardware. You got the grip right there, which I'm pretty excited for. They didn't show it in this, but they did announce a new... Did they show it? Alright, we watched that. Game chat. Alright, it's in here. Alright, so this is a 6-minute thing. I'm not going to go through the whole thing because it does just have them talk for a while. Here it shows the chat. That's what the C button on the Joy-Con on the Pro Controller that they're going to show is all about. There's native voice chat and game sharing, which is absolutely insane. It's still not going to compete with Discord in my opinion, but they did take a lot out of Discord's repertoire for this. It'll show you can use it in handheld. You access it through the C button right here. They'll show it, which is actually wild.
Open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing.
Good job, good job. There we go, there we go.
You can also share your game screen.
Yeah.
Did you see someone just like go on
Looks
top
so
of that?
great. Right here they'll show it.
Chat
You
to your
can...
heart's content, even while playing different games.
I was joking about this on the live stream where if I'm just chilling playing a game, my friends can show me games that they're struggling in and I can help them, or vice versa, which I think this is actually going to be a really nice feature. This has been one of my most wanted features in a quick minute because I've really wanted to have some type of game sharing so I don't have to sit at my computer. I can sit in my living room with my nice TV audio system set up, put on my headset, put my Switch on, and hopefully just sit there and play some games with friends and share the screens and stuff. Just like I do on my PlayStation when I play that, which honestly, I don't play as much. So, I mean, the games that they announced later in this Direct kind of are going to kill my PlayStation. But it's so exciting. They really hit it out of the park. This is right there, more of the 3D exploration. You guys can all play together. Obviously, muting's a thing. This is where I kind of lost it. You can do camera. I love how they have this, where it's the little, right here. You have your little faces instead of icons or anything, because it's going to be so fun. So fun. We go through, they showed the box right there. Right?
All together, anytime,
Time, anywhere.
Game chat.
Right here. Switch camera available June 5th. I haven't mentioned it so far in the video. The Switch 2 is releasing on June 5th. They didn't say a price in the Direct, though I did see after the Direct that in the United States, due to all the tariffs, which I'm not going to get political, the fucking tariffs, if that gives any indication on my opinion on the politics, June 5th, the Switch 2 will launch for $450, which I'm seeing a lot of people are talking about importing it from Japan. This makes me think, oh no, it's 2026, so we're good. The first year it's free. I have online, so it'll be fine. You can update the app. There's permissions, parental permissions. Love how they show it with Bowser and Bowser Jr. But that's it for that. We'll keep going. What else did they show? Game chat. Next thing they announced was Switch games are getting Switch 2 versions. I don't know what they have on their Twitter yet. Let's go. Yeah, so here we go. They did include a new tech demos, minigames, quizzes, Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, a paid downloadable launch title. This will be pretty interesting. This is going to kind of be like Astro's Playworld type thing. I'm wondering if this also connects to what they did, Sony did with Astro's Playroom, Playworld, whatever. But that should be fun. I'll definitely be checking that out. Next, they got into showing off Switch 2 versions for games. I've actually been doing a new playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom the past 2 weeks. I'm already like 80 hours, 90 hours in. So I'm going to just pause that for the Switch 2 version that'll be coming out, because from my understanding, I can import my data and I'll just play it on there. I wanted to play it as just one last hurrah, but at this point, it's probably better off to just play it on there. They did announce that Metroid Prime 4 will have a Switch 2 version where you can use the mouse controls, which will be really interesting. They did say you could do 4K, 60 FPS. You can change between graphics mode or performance mode. They're starting to sound like a real gaming, or like a performance-focused gaming company. One thing that I did really get excited about was Legend ZA is getting a Switch 2 edition. I'm curious to see if they'll go back and do one for Scarlet and Violet, because Breath of the Wild came out in 2017. The next game that they did, I don't think they tweeted about it, unfortunately. They did not. Cool. The next game that they put on there was actually Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which I was pretty excited about. I have all my notes over here that I've been going through as we go. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, that is also getting a Switch 2 version in addition to these other 5 games. That is going to be really, really exciting. I don't think they showed off the Switch 2 Pro Controller. Let's just find it in the Direct. Yeah, so here, they didn't show that in that video we just watched. The Switch 2 will have a... Let's go through it. The game cards are going to be red. Same build, so it'll be the same slot. It's not going to be like DS to 3DS where it's got the little notch. Won't be able to be read by a regular Switch, but it will have different coloration. It's a different type of cartridge. They said it has more storage. The Switch 2 will only work with the micro SD card expresses, which makes sense for the fact that it's a 4K game. You can do data transfer from your Switch 1 to your Switch 2. The new Pro Controller right here, I do like that it's looking a little different. It's got the share button, the chat button, which looks really nice. It does look different, which I like. On the back, it's got GR and GL buttons. The top is silver, which I do appreciate. You'll also see at the bottom, which they'll highlight in a second, they do have a audio jack, which is going to be really nice, because that kind of does tell us that we can use things like headsets with it. Now, will we be able to use Bluetooth headsets? That remains to be seen. The Switch does have Bluetooth headset functionality. I do use these on my Switch as well, which is really nice, but we'll see. They're going to be doing an Ask the Developer thing later today. There's 3 types of games you can play. They do Switch 2 games like Mario Kart World, Switch games, and then Switch 2 Edition games. That's where they go through all these, such as Mario Jamboree, saying, oh, you can use the camera now. They show that you can buy the game on the Switch and buy the upgrade digitally, or you can buy the game itself entirely. They're doing Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. We've talked about it, blah, blah, blah. This was pretty cool. They're doing more upgraded functionality in the Nintendo Switch app, online app that's getting renamed, which I did like. If you're near a Korok and you have the app open, it'll show you. Fortunate for me, I know where all the Koroks are because I found them all. But for other people that don't, this is really nice that it can show you where shrines and Koroks are. Another thing that I did like is your auto builds in Tears of the Kingdom in the Switch 2 version, I'm assuming, with the new app. You can go through and take all your creations that you've made, however wild they may be, and make it so that you can get a QR code and give that to your friends so that they can add that into their auto building repertoire. I will probably be using that because I've made a lot of auto builds that I'm very willing to share with friends. They did do Kirby and the Forgotten Land Starcross World Edition. Here we go, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond with the Switch 2 version. This is where they talk about the quality mode versus performance mode, the visuals versus otherwise. Here we have the Switch 2, or the Legend ZA Switch 2 version. They show it in a second. If you look right here, the logo is different. They added the Quasar Co symbol. There you go. All of those, I think, I don't believe they said if they're coming at launch or not. Let's double check. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Here's where they go through the mouse stuff. My reaction to this was pretty funny. We'll just skip through it. They go off of some third-party games. Elden Ring is coming to the Switch 2, which was insane. They also announced Hades 2, Daemon X Machina 2, crazy, Titanic Scion. They went through and announced a bunch of games, Hogwarts Legacy, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4, with Skater Island, Hitman. I think this is towards where the Switch, the biggest thing, it's just so good, sorry. The biggest thing for me, one of the biggest takes, there were so many in this Direct, was the fact that they announced a new 007 game. GoldenEye is on the game, or the Switch, via the Nintendo 64 for online. Play that if you haven't. Childhood favorite. A new 007 game is going to be so fun. But yeah, they went through that. They announced Yakuza 0. Another big thing, Bravely Default, which one was it? Flying Fairy HD Remaster is coming on launch June 5th. It's going to be absolutely insane. They go through some more stuff right here. They go... I'm not the biggest fan of the Hyrule Warriors games outside of the first one that released originally on the Wii U. I did not too particularly like Age of Calamity. I did not too particularly like this. I will play it just because, I mean, it's a new Zelda game. Age of Imprisonment. I'm going to have to play it to get more lore. I know it probably won't be too canon. The last one wasn't, but we'll see. It does come out this winter. Then they go off over the fact that we're getting GameCube functionality. This Direct, when I tell you, it just had thing after thing. It was crazy. They started out with Wind Waker, something that we have all wanted for so long on the Switch. It's not an HD remake, which is fine with me. It's not even the Wii U version. But it's on the Switch now. Soul Calibur 2 is the next one that they really went over with Link. I remember playing that on the GameCube. And then F-Zero GX, F-Zero Mention. You can play online with friends. They went through the games. You can customize the buttons you use. And then here they go through games that are coming to the Switch later, I believe. I think it'll launch with more than those three. But Mario Sunshine, Path of Radiance. I'm so glad that we got a Fire Emblem mention. That was on my list of things that I wanted to see today. Of course, it wasn't the main one, but I did get the main one. We'll get to that. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance is like a $240 game for the physical copy. The fact that it is going to be on the Switch just digitally, if you have it online, is so crazy. XD Gale of Darkness. Love that game. I'm so excited for it. Luigi's Mansion. Coliseum is going to be crazy. Launches on the same day as the Switch 2. But it'll only be on the Switch 2. You won't be able to play it on the Switch. They're doing a GameCube controller, which I already have one. I have a couple, actually. I won't be getting this. It is Bluetooth. It does have the share button at the comment, but chat button, whatever, at the top. They did go through. They announced that Deltarune 3 and 4 are coming on Switch launch day, which I know a lot of people are excited about. It's actually trending right now on Twitter, Deltarune. So I'm happy for the people that are excited about that. I've been waiting for those to come out before I even start it. Borderlands 4, Civ 7. I think this is where the Switch Direct got messed up. No, it's fixed over here. Damn, yeah, it got messed up. Anyone watching it live on the US one, it did get messed up, unfortunately. There were so many people watching. Astroneer's getting a game for the Switch, which is pretty fun. Cyberpunk, Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate is coming to the Switch too. We are in the best timeline outside of outside of so many other things going on in the world. We are in the best possible Nintendo timeline right now. Like, the fact that this is going to be playable in 4K on the Switch, insane. This was just where they went over a bunch of games from the previous Direct, and then they went into this. Now, I was like, at first curious, oh, is this a new Castlevania game? What is this? Then it came in where it showed FromSoft, and I was like, oh yeah, this is something. Now my reaction for this, go watch it. It was so good. I'll probably get a highlight reel in the next couple days up. But it's called... It looks so good. Duskbloods. So the Nintendo Switch 2 is getting an exclusive FromSoft game where it will only be on the Nintendo Switch. This is similar to... I thought this was going to be a jump scare. It's only in 2026. Or it's in 2026 only on the Switch. I thought this was going to be a jump scare where it'd be like, oh, jumps out at you. I am so surprised, though, that they're doing this where it's only on the Switch, too. It's like a Bloodborne PS4 thing. They go through, they're doing Treehouse. Miyazaki, not the Studio Ghibli one, the FromSoft one, is going to be there to talk about it more on April 4th, which is Friday. They get in. I'm like, oh, what could this be, Mario? No, it's a new Kirby Racing. Kirby Air Ride. But yeah, this will be coming out, I believe they said 2025, right? Sakurai! Yeah, but they did say that this would be coming out 2025, and they did announce that... Where is it at? Okay, before we get to this. This was the big thing. I lost my shit. They did announce that Kirby Air Ride from the GameCube would be coming to the Switch 2 library as well. This one, I was like, okay, cool, it's going to be a 3D Mario. I tweeted out on March 30th saying, you know what, it would be cool if we get Donkey Kong 64 on the Switch. New Donkey Kong game. We're not going to get one. It'd be super cool if we did, though. But here we go. I'm sitting here, I'm like, this kind of looks like Odyssey. Is this Odyssey 2? What could this be? There's animals, there's rocks. Is it like a Donkey Kong expansion? Like, especially right here, it looked like Odyssey. Is this going to be... And then I saw Ingot Isle. I saw monkeys. I heard this. I'm like, is that Donkey Kong? Is that Mario? Is that Seth Rogen? It's my boy. He's back. We in the year of our Lord 2024, July 17th, are getting a new 3D Donkey Kong. It is the year of Donkey Kong. It is the year of Kong. I still cannot believe that this is real and that it's going to be on the Switch too. Like, look at that. Breakable environment. Sorry, I am just so excited for this game. Like, Donkey Kong 64 personally is one of my favorite video games of all time, and the fact that it is not on the Switch is, in my opinion, one of Nintendo's greatest sins. This game looks so good, and I'm so excited for this to be released on the Switch too. So yeah, we'll see what happens. This is the only trailer I've let play the whole way. I'm just so excited for this game. King K. Rool is not in the trailer. They didn't show him. He's not with the group of bad guys. I'm excited for the new group of bad guys. That he looks like, what's his name? Mojo Dojo or Mojo Jojo. I need to see Diddy. I need to see Trixie. I need to see Cranky. I need to see all the new Kongs in Donkey Kong Bonanza, releasing July 17th. There we go. And I believe that's the rest of the direct. They do show, oh yeah, here's the hardware. Mario Kart World. There's a bundle for the download. I'll be buying it physical. And then here, I don't believe they showed anything else on here. Let's check. They have the what? So this is new. They didn't show this in the direct earlier, but they will be doing amiibos for Tulin, Yunobo, Riju, or Sidon, and Riju on June 5th. And they're going to release a Minoru's Construct. I don't know if you guys can see the whole top two shelves of this, including the Deku Tree, and then the top of it, including the Deku Tree, the all the amiibos, the Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition, and then Koroks and other assorted stuff on the top. I will be buying these. I have every Zelda amiibo except for Wolf Link, which got reprinted recently, and I've been trying to find. Wow, sorry, that's crazy. I know that there's going to be more stuff to come at a later date, later time from them. They'll be showing off more. I did see, let me pull it up, that, we'll pull this up, Wario64, shout him out. Amazing for keeping everything announced. Let's go through all his stuff. Real quick, Dustblood. This is the end of the direct. This game just looks so good. Oh my gosh. The announcement, Enter the Gungeon 2 got teased, but that was when the Switch was crapping out. Console pricing for Japanese with Mario World. Let's see. Ask the Developer is live. Here we go. Ask the Developer. I'll make another video going over this at a later date. Yes, it launches at, is this from their asking the developer? I guess not. What is this from? Business Wire. Launches for $449.99 on June 5th. Suggested retail price of $450. So it will be coming with the console, Joy-Con strips, the grip straps, charging cable, USB-C charging cable, and AC adapter. Interesting that those two are now separate. As we all know, the original Switch just launched with the AC adapter, and we had to use it to charge. Yeah, no, there's more stuff. More invites are going out. Deltarune. expansion. Oh! Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild expansion passes are free for Switch Online users. That'll be nice. MSRP is $80. All right, I'm gonna be putting up a separate video. Okay, Bonanza MSRP is $70. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, $60 for an Express SD. Pro controller. Let's go through all this. Pro controller is $80. Is it up on their website? Let's take a look. Available to buy, how to buy, all that kind of stuff. Okay, we watched all this in the videos. Learn more. Camera support. Where do you go to buy stuff? Accessories. All right, so switch to accessories. Pro controller, no. Pro controller 2, MSRP 80, includes a charging cable. It'll work with Amiibo, everything. Joy-Cons, for more Joy-Cons, it is going to be $90 as opposed to 80. I think it was $69.99 for the Switch 1 and then $79.99 for the Switch 1 Joy-Cons. Charging grip is going to be $30 or $35. That's a $5 increase from the Switch 1 one. The Joy-Con grips, the straps are separate? No, they come with them. Oh, if you just want more, it's $12. That's not bad. A set of 2 wheels is $20. The camera is going to be $50. Makes sense. That's actually not bad for a camera. The dock set is going to be $109, which I believe the original one was only $89.99, maybe $99.99. I might be. It's one of those two. And then the carry case is going to be $35, which is an increase. All-in-one is $80, increase. Adapter is $30, which is the same. And I do like that it's 2 separate cables this time as opposed to just the brick. The express card will be shown at a later date. Here we have games. The 2 games that they show are Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza. They show other games, Air Riders, Dragon Drive, Dust Blood, Welcome Tour. I would say that the Switch 2, in my opinion, has a really good starting lineup for the year of our Lord 2025. But thank you guys for tuning in. I know that was a little longer of a video. This Direct, in my opinion, has actually been absolutely insane between all the reveals that we got. I will be putting out another video going over more of the stuff that has been revealed today individually, going into deeper dives, all that kind of stuff. Check out my Twitter, check out my TikTok for more updates regarding more content. But yeah, thanks guys. Have a good one.